Hello, welcome back to Dolor Factor Live. I'm giggling because I think just Giselle has actually had an induction of St. Lucia courtesy of the Mozzies. But let's go back straight into some questions. And we've got actually a lot of questions about men and products for men. So Giselle, what has Mac got in terms of products for men?
So for men, I think what's really important and very basic is just proper skincare. And we have two face washes that are really, really nice. One is for oilier skin, one is for drier skin. And also just honestly, concealer is really, really good. And some lip conditioner. We all want some nice, beautiful, kissable lips, men and women. So I think just, you know, taking proper care of your skin, a proper moisturizer. And if you need any kind of concealer, is great. It works for everybody. And
I can see the men going for the lip conditioner because I remember seeing young men always with their, you know, moistening their lips with bits and pieces. So I think that's something that perhaps they would not have known that they can actually go in and do that. And I have to say, I mean, I'm at the Mac store every Thursday, and a lot of men come into the store for one thing or the other. And it's not always, you know, to buy gifts for ladies. They actually do come and buy a couple of things. So we're getting there. You know, I mean, women, we like to see our men looking good as well. All right, here's another question here. Whoa, they're all pulling in. If you have eczema, can we use MAC products without it flaring out? And what products would you recommend?
Yes, I think two things. If you have if you have like a very serious case of eczema, it's important that you also consult your dermatologist. But also, if you're willing to try, I really highly recommend. It's called the Mineralize Collection. We have basically a set of powders and foundations and concealers that are all based off of over 88 different minerals, and it's it's a really nice powder. There's a really nice concealer. Actually, I used it on her today, and the products are really, really good. So they're very good for sensitive skin, and that's probably what I would put you on.
Okay, I'm going to ask one more question. I'm going to say, if you have to call, this is your last chance. If there's a burning question, this is your last chance. But here's another one here. It's actually for you, Giselle. My favorite MAC cosmetic is the Studio Fix Liquid Studio Fix Concealer and Mineralized Skin Finish. My tone is NC45. However, as a woman of such tone, what should be the best eyeshadow colors for a standard fade, and how necessary are primers when one has combination skin?
Okay, good question. So the first part, if your skin tone is kind of like that beautiful caramelly brown, I definitely recommend, I mean, you can use anything. I think, I mean, even myself, like I like to do more of just earth tone colors. Those are really great for like every day. If you want to kind of try something different, I think makeup is kind of like an attitude thing, right? It's kind of like how you feel. If you want to do your lips or your eyes, we're seeing a lot of stuff in like actual trend, which is like metallics and like jewel tone colors. So if you want to try like a blue or a green or a deep purple, those colors look really beautiful on you too. So I would recommend that. And the other part of the question was?
It was about the combination skin.
Primers.
Yeah, primers.
I think primers are necessary if you want your makeup to last all day. So if you have the time to maybe switch it up, that you know in the morning you're going to go to work and then you're going to have, you know, come home and then you're going to go to dinner, and you actually kind of have the time to either wipe it off and start all over again. But again, who wants to do that? I think a primer is very important. We have ones that are called paint pots, and those really help you to keep the eyeshadow on all day so that it also doesn't crease. And I think it's important that if you're going to do something in the morning, you should look just consistently throughout the day, and you know, and look your best throughout the whole day. All
right, I have one question that I need to ask you.
Yes.
And I think a lot of this is a deterrent for people when they have the makeup, the hassle of taking it all off.
Yeah.
What's the best way to take your makeup off?
I am just the girl who gets in the shower and I wash it all off with a face wash. That's what I do. I love the green. Yeah. Yep. I love the green gel cleanser. I don't love mascara that's waterproof because I like to take it off with soap. I hate to have an oil and all that stuff. So I'm just, you know, I'm also the girl who's just guilty. I just like it simple and like fresh. So I get in the shower, I wash my face with a face wash, and that's all I do. Now I do use an eye cream, I use a proper moisturizer, and I really do a skincare regimen. If not, like really, I think I would have.
You know what I do? I get the MAC tissue that Tamara has given me, the wipe, and I wipe it off first, and
that's
then
excellent.
And I take some like eye makeup remover, and I do all
now
that.
That is the proper way to do it. The proper way to do it is to properly remove it with an eye makeup remover, and the ones that contain more of an oil are the best ones. We have one that has like a rose primer in it. It's really, really nice. That's really good for waterproof mascara, for eyeliner, for all that. Usually when I use eyeliner, like what I have on today, I definitely will use an eye makeup remover because I have a lot of makeup on, but I usually don't wear a lot of makeup.
How would you should you do it like that and wipe it like
you need
that,
to be very
or?
gentle. A cotton round
Oh, I
is very,
don't.
very important. Yeah, and you can just do it with your hand. You can just kind of like in circular motions, just kind of like loosen up the product so that when you wipe it off, it just comes right off. Also, I just want to say that women, because we wear the makeup, you really have to remove it properly, or you might have like skin problems, like just breaking out and stuff like that, or also wrinkles. Nobody wants wrinkles in the improper ways, because if you're constantly tugging at your eye from taking off the makeup and not using the proper materials to take it off, you're going to eventually make either this really dry or irritated, or you're going to cause wrinkles that are unnecessary. So that's why it's also important that, yes, if you do use a waterproof mascara, if you do fake eyelashes, if you have anything on that has a residue, you need to remove it properly, and I recommend something with an oil in it.
Okay, I have to say, after I do all of that, I do use my my Glytone from Skin Science Luminous. I take that, I cleanse it and I moisturize it and so on and so forth. And people say, oh my gosh, it takes a long time, but it doesn't. After a while, it's just routine.
Yes.
And then when you look at your face, it just looks so great. And when you do all of that, when you put your makeup on the next day, the makeup is just so lovely and smooth.
Exactly.
When your face isn't there. It's great. All right, well, we're going to go to our final break, and when we come back, we're going to have to say goodbyes and do the thing you're waiting for us to do. Yes, pull out the giveaway bag. Okay, so stay with us. We'll be back shortly.